Hey peoples, what's up? It's me, Nix, and today I have a how-to video. And I decided to do this video, and I have mentioned it in one of my Plan With Me's, because I use printable kits all the time, pretty much, and I love using them, and I love cutting them, and I think it's very cost efficient. So that's pretty much why I do printable kits. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I print and cut my printable kits. And maybe I will possibly put a list of my favorite printable Etsy shops and free printable websites in the description bar down below. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I don't know how to upload a computer view, so we're just gonna do this old style, and I am going to film it with me holding the camera like this. Hopefully it works. I don't know. So I am on Etsy, and this is the store. Look at all the printables I have in my cart, and I have a bunch saved for later. So what you do is you just purchase a printable kit, proceed to checkout the way that you would an Etsy, on Etsy, purchasing kits. And I'm just gonna go to my purchases and stuff, and for this, these are all of the kits that I have. On the side, it has download files. When you buy the kit, it pops up here, download your files now, or it goes to your email and you can download the files from there. So once you download the files, they go to whichever folder that you have put them in. I have all of my kits here. Let's get the one that I'm going to. Is it this one? No. Well, either way, this is a kit that I previously used in one of my Plan With Me's, so I will link that video down below if you want to see that. But as you saw there, I just double clicked on the file that I wanted to open. It is PDF. Some shops don't do PDF, some shops do. It's kind of annoying when they don't, because you have to transfer the file to PDF. It's not that difficult, it's just a hassle. So I have it open in PDF. Let's put this to 100%. Sorry, I'm trying to it would not be a good vlogger. So I have it to 100%, and then I'm just gonna go up to print. I'm not actually going to print it since I've already used it, and I have a printable kit that I'm going to cut and show later. So you obviously use whatever printer that you use, and for this I use custom scale and page zoom 100%. So this is the preview, and this is what it is going to look like when it prints out. Yeah, I don't use print as an image. If you print as an image, it uses a lot more ink. I think the way that my printer prints out is perfectly fine. It prints out beautifully and with enough ink that I need. But for this, you would have to figure out your own specific printer and your own specific printer style and properties that you need for whatever sticker paper you're going to use, or whichever kit you're going to use. Normally, kits are really good from Etsy because they already have the border that you need, and it'll print out fine and not cut off any stickers. Sometimes free printables, they use as much of the page as they can, so that you're going to have to change the properties and figure out how you can print on the whole page, which means you're going to have to change the border and everything like that. But yeah, so that's how you print your printable stickers. I use the Avery paper that you can buy at Staples. It's literally, it says label paper. That's what basic printing tips. No. Yeah, it's just, the box is label paper, and you just get the box that says that it's a full piece of paper. It's not cut into labels already. So that is just what I get. It's really cheap for me anyways. I don't know. It's 100 papers for $40, and literally it takes me like 6 months to go through it. I use colored ink and black ink, obviously. And how long does it take for the ink to run out? I would say I haven't changed my ink since maybe November, I think. Maybe October, actually. Maybe October. Since October or November, I haven't changed my ink, and I have printed off kits for every single week, plus more, because I have printed off like functional stickers as well. So ink goes a really long way with printables, honestly, and so that's like, I think that's a really good thing. And then, like I said, the paper goes a really long way as well. It kind of depends on how much printing you're doing, of course. I print off literally a kit every week, so it's lasted me a really long time, both things. And I have extra kits, and I've printed off functional kits, like I said. Functional items, I mean. So it lasts a really long time. I really like it. It's cost efficient, and it's worth it. Alright, so now that I have shown you how I print my printables, at least like show you how I pull it up and then go and print it out, I am going to show you how I cut my printables. I hand cut my printables because I do not have a silhouette or a circuit cutter, which is what you would use to actually cut the printables. It's a little machine that you purchase, and you put the page into the machine, and it has the cut lines already that you have put in, and the machine just cuts around the stickers, and then you can use the stickers the way that normal people use stickers. But because I don't have that, I hand cut my printables. So the easiest way to print and cut your printables would be to use scissors. I don't like that because, one, I feel like it's quite messy and more difficult than the way that I do it. You just end up with a lot of pieces of paper everywhere, and it can get super annoying. Even though you can get very close and nice with scissors, I still don't like that. I can go in afterwards and cut whatever stickers I want with scissors more precisely. Like, I don't I don't cut out these circles because I can't physically do that with the way that I do it. But if I did want this circle, I would just go ahead and cut it out as I'm planning. But the rest of the stickers are already cut and I don't need to deal with that. Hopefully that makes sense. I will go more into depth about that. Anyways, so what I do use are two pretty simple products, I guess. I use a ruler and I use an X-Acto knife. This is more of a like heavy duty X-Acto knife, but I had this from work, from my old work, and since I don't use it now, I might as well use it for stickers. And I really love this. It's very, it works really well. And the blade is just like that. And I have other blades inside this, but anyways, you can find this at any hardware store, I'm sure. Maybe even Walmart. I'm not sure about that, but you can find any X-Acto knife anywhere. I would not recommend using the slice tool because that is going to get very dull very quickly. And this, you can literally buy a knife sharpener and sharpen the blade with that. I'm not sure if you can buy blades to go into this. I have never bought blades for this. Like I said, I have all of the stuff I had from my past work. So we are going to get started, and I am not going to talk all the way through this because it's going to take way too long. And it's going to be very boring for you guys to watch. So I'm just going to do a couple for you guys to see how I do it. And then I'll fast forward through it. And yeah, this kit is from Bella Digital Designs from Etsy, I believe. Yep. And I absolutely love this kit. This kit is completely gorgeous and I'm so excited to use it. I don't know if I'm using it next week. Actually, I might be using it next week. I'm pretty sure. So I'm so excited to use this kit. I'm sorry if anything has changed. My battery died. So we're going to get started on cutting. So I usually start on one side here. I'm going to do this later. So what I do, I line it up. I look very closely. You want like good lighting for this because you don't want to mess up. Even though sometimes I do mess up, I'm not like crazy particular about the stickers as long as like the full boxes and washi and like the main things that I really need, I spend a little bit more time on just because like I really want those to be perfect. So I line it up and I just go all the way down because I'm not going to kiss cut it or fussy cut around each and everything because that would just take way too much time. So you can see there it makes a really nice line and the stickers are cut. And it's great because most of the printables that you get, it's not like it's all over the place, it's all in lines. And the rest of that you can just kind of cut the way that you want. So we're going to continue on. So I do all of the vertical lines first, or whichever way I start. Sometimes I start horizontal, sometimes I start vertical. It kind of just, it just depends. And realistically, you just gotta find what works for you in this way, because you have to get used to your ruler, the knife, and everything, because I have used a different knife and a different ruler to cut a previous one, and it was so different that I kept messing up because I wasn't used to it. So you do have to practice, and unfortunately you are going to mess up a couple times. So if that's just something that you're really not willing to do, then I wouldn't recommend it. You can always just kind of make a full box or something, like make a practice kind of kit. That's what I did. I practiced on kits that I made. That way I wasn't really wasting really nice kits. So, yeah. Yeah, and for this, I know the pressure that I need to cut just the sticker paper and not cut all the way in the back. So sometimes I do cut like right to the back, like you can see here a little bit, but it's not that bad. But like I said, I know the pressure that I need to use. Also, the more dull your knife, the more pressure you need. And my knife is a little bit dull right now, so I need to put a little bit more pressure on it. Okay, I'm back. I have finished cutting most of the stickers. I wanted to come back and show you how I do like the weekend banner and the icons. I am a white space planner and I am also lazy. So what I do, I cut it as a square for the icons. I cut a square around each icon. After that, if I do want to make it a circle, after I peel the sticker off, I fussy cut around it. I think that's the easiest way so that you don't get too many like sticky paper and stuff all over the place. So I just line it up against the light gold and just cut it straight across. Okay, so I did cut into this TV little thing, but that's okay. Just a tiny bit. It's not gonna matter too much. Like I said, I'm not very particular. If you are, spend a little bit more time on this and you will get it perfect, I promise you. So this is cut into squares. Again, if you want to cut around it, just peel it up and cut around it. Really, that is just the easy way for me. You do get a little bit of sticky paper here and there. Normally when I am doing my Plan With Me's, I stick it on the tripod and afterwards I clean it up and throw it all in the garbage, just so that you're not like flicking little stickers all over the place. But that is one thing that comes out of cutting it the way that I cut it. If you don't want any of that, then you literally need to like cut it individual little stickers here and there, and that takes a really long time, which is why I don't do that. So I do the same thing with the weekend banner. The weekend banner, I do normally cut, like fussy cut around it, just because I want it to be nice and clean. So I do fussy cut around it more than not, because I like a clean weekend banner. But like I said, as of just cutting it, I do that and then it's done, and then when I lift it up, I can fussy cut around it. So that is how I print and cut my printable stickers. I love doing this way. Like I said, it's very like therapeutic, and I really like doing it. I love the way that it turns out. It turns out just like I bought the stickers myself from Etsy that were already cut. If you fussy cut around every single thing, of course it's going to look even better. But if you want to save money, this is the best way to do it again. So that is how I cut my printable stickers. That's how I print my printable stickers. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm glad that I finally got it up because I have been wanting to do this video for so long. Please subscribe, like the video, and I will see you guys in my next one.